Hello everyone, after many delays, the final issue of Dark Knights of Steel has finally arrived. I have been looking forward to this issue for a long time. I can't believe most of us have started reading this since November of 2021, and it's taken this long with delays, bi-monthly releases, the artist getting pregnant, having to have a baby. So delay after delay for numerous reasons. It kind of hurt the momentum of the story, but you know, with the channel being called The Dark Knight of Steel, I had to go over something called Dark Knights of Steel, and I was only planning on getting the first issue, like I said earlier in my other videos, but it hooked me, and each issue has hooked me. It's been a story that's been well told. The art is drawn in such a great way. This is a fantastic Elseworlds story that I wouldn't mind seeing into a video game or animated film or show. Seriously, McFarlane Figures is doing a Batman figure from this, and I just love seeing the DC universe in this kind of fantasy Elseworlds twist, you know? The last couple of issues, we learned that the White Martians were the main antagonists behind everything, turning all these kingdoms and characters against one another. And their plan is to basically wipe out everyone. We find out Amanda Waller is working with Protex, one of the White Martian leaders, and pretty much this is like the culmination of all 12 issues. This is all-out war. We get to see each character have their own shining moments. We do get Bobo, a little monkey who's intelligent, talking about a plan on fighting the White Martians, and pretty much all the characters join forces to fight against the White Martians head on. We get a great scene with Alfred and Bruce here, and in this, Alfred's actually John Jones, the Martian Manhunter in disguise. And we get to see Wonder Woman, Superman, and Batman pretty much go into battle, and it is epic. Black Lightning's son ends up causing a volcano to erupt, because, you know, the Martians have a weakness against fire. And it's pretty much just like a final battle, you know. And I really love each of the panels here. It gets bigger and bigger with splash pages the further it goes along. And then ultimately they're defeated in grand fashion. Wonder Woman gets a wonderful scene going against the Martian that killed her mother and just cuts off his head with like his jaw, bottom part of his jaw still in place. I mean, it was like straight up Zack Snyder's Justice League level stuff. I loved it. They end up sending the other Martians to the Phantom Zone. We then have a casualty, sadly, and we find out Amanda Waller has basically her Suicide Squad infiltrating different areas, and there's Deadshot and Amanda Waller, and Alfred, aka Martian Manhunter, tries to stop her and he gets caught on fire. Bruce has an emotional, amazing moment. I love the iconography here. He's too late to save him, and to save her own skin, Amanda Waller lies and says that Deadshot was behind it, and then double crosses him. But there's a treaty that is signed, and a sort of Justice League is formed with the protagonists we have seen these past 12 issues, and Bruce goes to explore more of his identity. You know, it's pretty much like the journey, the hero's journey he goes through before coming back as Batman, probably. They ended it in a great way where this could be it as a standalone, but they also left enough open to where I could definitely see this having a sequel. The only thing I have against this series was the delays really hurt the momentum, especially of the early issues. But other than that, each issue, including this final chapter, is a 5 out of 5 and A+. This has been an amazing, amazing series. And also, DC Nation has an interview with actress Bruna Marzekin from Blue Beetle. Definitely check that out if you get an issue. Yeah, I really like the movie. You can check out my thoughts of Blue Beetle in my on my second channel. But I really enjoyed this. It's been a long time since I've read a miniseries, and I've heard that like Night Terrors is pretty good, as well as like DC Vampires. So I have to see. This was definitely delayed. I mean, DC was still the DCEU before the DCU. Henry Cavill was still Superman when this started. So much has changed, but overall it was worth the wait, and I would not mind double dipping and getting me a trade back. So if you have not read these issues, definitely get the trade back. I think it might be out around October. We're going to have a follow-up to Superman 78 and Batman 89. It's been a while since I've read a small limited series like this, and it was just superb. As a fan, it's cool seeing a reimagining of the DC universe, you know, in this Elseworlds tale. And yeah, fingers crossed for an adaptation in the future. Let me know, have you read Dark Knights of Steel? Let me know down in the comments below. In the meantime, you can check out these other videos for more content. I have some fan trailers, as well as a new comic book collection video for 2023. Thank you everyone for joining me on these videos here, going over Dark Knights of Steel on the Dark Knight of Steel channel. I'm Frederick Lopez, signing out. Stay safe and healthy, everyone. Till next time.